The Case of Watts, Part 1. How many parts are these?
There's 3.
3?
They're all like 20 minutes long.
The drama began shortly after the Frederick Police Department received a call from Nicole Atkinson, the best friend of Shannon Watts. She had arranged to drive Shannon into town that same day for a pregnancy checkup, but there was no answer when she knocked at the door.
Oh, bro, your graphics is shitty, nigga. No way I'm on 1080p. That's not real, am I? I was.
Nor any response to her text messages or phone calls. After noticing her shoes were still at the front door, she became concerned and called 911.
Nicole?
Yes.
Okay, so what's going on?
So, my friend, we were out of town for a business trip this weekend.
Right.
And I dropped her off at 2 o'clock this morning. She's 15 weeks pregnant. She wasn't feeling well. And she had a doctor's appointment this morning at 9, and I told her to let me know if she needed me to take her. She's got 2 little girls. I've called, I've texted. Her car's in the garage. Her shoes she wears every single day are by the front door.
That's some detective stuff.
The door...
Yeah, I would even think, like, something's wrong.
Yeah. Because, like, what she said, like, this her shoes is in the front. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
she's like, her shoes are still in the front. She hasn't answered my call. I just assumed they're, like, sleeping or something.
Yeah, or maybe like her shoes are muddy. She want to bring in her carpeted house, you know?
Yeah. He just jump off fence.
What the fuck? Batman?
How you doing? You seen your neighbors
Yo, what
today?
is that hair?
Yo,
You saw that dude?
But where did he go?
How you doing?
What is that?
I want to say that's a bun. But why is bro's hair so relaxed?
That's gross. That's what that is.
That shit, yeah.
You seen your neighbors today? No? Okay. What's Chris's phone number?
Chris's phone number is...
Hey, Chris, Officer Coonrod for the police department.
Alright, my nigga. Nobody picks up voicemails, bro. Nobody does that. I don't even think niggas read, like, voicemail systems, bro. Like, stop it.
So, do you have any idea where your wife is?
Oh, shit.
Right.
You know how scary that is? Like
Do you have any idea where your wife is, sir?
Yeah, like, that's like one of them New York advertisements. Do you know where your son is at 3 in the morning type shit?
My concern is her car's here. They're saying she is diabetic. I don't want her... If she's upstairs and can't respond. Okay, about how far out are you? Okay, alright. He said like 5 minutes.
It's not a sure sign of guilty conduct, yet the fact that Chris made the officer wait for his return would have most likely alerted some minor suspicion. In normal circumstances...
What?
No, that is sus.
If I'm at work?
Well, no, because... Say your wife is missing, right? Why would my first instinct not be, oh yeah, just get in the house, instead of, nah, wait till I get there.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought he asked him, like, can you get to, like, how long would it take? And he's like, oh, I'll be there in, like, 5 minutes.
No, he only said that because he was like, just wait for me.
The fuck?
Also, it is called the Case of Chris Watts, so I'm assuming he has something to do with this.
A husband receiving a call from the police saying they were concerned about the safety of their pregnant wife and children, in most cases, would have given them permission to immediately kick the door down. It's a truly somber awareness to know that the man stepping out of the car had only a very short time ago dumped his infant daughter's bodies into an oil tank and...
Oh.
What the fuck?
That's fucked.
buried his pregnant wife in a shallow grave.
Bro, he just told the cop, "Yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes," as he just got done burying them. Like,
Scott, how you doing?
How's it going?
So this is the only vehicle she would have?
Only one that, yeah.
She would drive? Okay.
The familiar routine for anyone checking for someone's presence inside a house, whether it be an emergency or otherwise, is to immediately call out to them for instantaneous reassurance. Chris remains silent.
Chris! You fucking murderer. You're not
police
good
in
at this.
Ford.
Police in 4 is crazy.
But instead feels the need to examine his wife's car before subtly sneaking through the internal garage door. He then disappears
Trying to sneak away.
1 minute and 7 seconds before letting the neighbors and police officer inside. Only Chris will know what he carried out during that time period, but it's safe to
He's
assume
hiding
that his
evidence.
curious behavior was not going unnoticed, made evident by the unsettled gaze of Nicole as he opens the door.
Mind if I come in, Chris?
There were multiple key moments
what the fuck is happening?
Are you sneezing so much?
This shit got me weird, nigga.
Conceptual advantage of knowing Chris on a semi-personal level, and could analyze his kinesics in a far more accurate manner than the police officer.
You just want to go talk to him? I'm going to get his info real quick.
Yo, op?
What do you mean, he killed someone?
Nah, I mean, obviously, he don't know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Come on, Lefty. I would have been like, if that's my brother or like my best friend or something, I would have acknowledged he's acting weird. I'm not gonna tell the cops that. I'm gonna talk to him myself. Like, yo, bro, you straight? I'm like, yo, my nigga, like, you know what's going on here? Like, you don't tell me you killed them. And then at that point, if he tells me, it's up to me if I'm gonna tell, which I am. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why would he not kill you then? Because if you know, clearly he don't care. He just killed his wife.
No. Right.
All right, knowing what he loads in his garage is crazy.
Oh, like, who is this nigga?
I was kind of wondering when she was on vacation if something happened, because I've heard them full out screaming at each other at the top of their lungs, and he gets crazy.
Does he? And that's pretty recently.
Nah, I don't think this nigga likes him, bro. Like, come on, let me just drag me now. Like, at first
He
he
hates
was
him.
cool. He was like, nah, but yo, they be arguing, and he be the aggressor. What, nigga?
He doesn't look worried. He looks like he's trying to cover his tracks.
Lefty. Come on, man. He's doing too much. To be honest with me, he's doing too much. It's a tad bit. Like, fuck.
He's normally quiet, real subdued. He's over here telling you 3 times what he took out, what he did. He's very. He never talks. So the fact that he's over here blabbing his
It could be because his wife. Let me start defending this nigga. Like, I know he killed somebody, but shit, get off his dick.
mouth makes me kind of suspicious.
This was just after the
Call him
moment he had
sus.
This nigga says suspicious. You have never used that word in your life, bro.
shown both Chris and the officer his surveillance footage of that same morning, capturing only Chris leaving the house after loading multiple unidentified things into his truck.
Yeah, we can pick up cars from
They call him on camera, son.
So, and usually at night I pick up the cars pulling the ear trim. So, unless they pulled right here, but I would have caught her walking out.
Although not fully incriminating, as Shannon and the kids could have left through the back entrance, this was an extremely detrimental piece of evidence, and would have no doubt been extolled by forensics and made Chris an immediate prime suspect. The following day, Chris, for some bizarre reason, agreed to be interviewed by 2 separate news stations.
What is his problem? There's no way that he was that confident that he was gonna get away with it. He said, "Yeah, I'll do an interview." Like,
Not gonna lie, bro. I don't even. At first, I was like, this nigga's on his dick. Now, you on your own dick. Like,
where he came across as extremely unimpassioned and detached from the alarming nature of the situation.
Like when I got home yesterday, it was like a ghost town. Like she wasn't here, kids weren't here. I have no idea like where they went. And right now it's you got K9 units, the sheriff's department. Everybody's like they're doing their
Can't
best right
be
now
real,
to figure out like if they can get a scent. If she wasn't here, like where did she
why
go?
would he agree to this? I don't get it. If your goal is to not get caught, why would you agree to anything?
in the same fit, too?
Somebody saw something. Somebody knows where these kids are. And I
They
keep
called
saying,
him same
"Sorry,
day."
kids, you're
Somebody saw something. Somebody knows where these kids are, and I keep saying these kids. I'm sorry, your kids here.
I know you're going through a lot, so we're not going to keep you here all night.
Cat.
Tell me exactly what you remember, and I'll take notes.
His
about where to
interrogations
go.
last
Well,
hours.
So this 1:48 a.m. Let me switch chairs. Because when they come knocking,
I'm gonna imagine this is me, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just
knocking, I gotta use that key.
One of the oldest and most commonly used techniques is for the interrogator to sit between the door and the suspect. This is for the purpose of heightening the feelings of isolation and dependence. It's an indirect subliminal message,
I wouldn't even acknowledge that shit personally.
letting Chris know that the
You just
only way
wouldn't
out
move?
of that room
No, I would have moved, but like I would not think that deep, bro. I'm stupid.
is through the
Oh.
detective. It's an excellent tool for stripping away confidence, thus increasing the telling signs and body language when information is fabricated.
4 a.m. That's when my alarm goes off for work, and I'm supposed to get dressed, brush my teeth, everything I do upstairs.
Okay.
All right, right there, I wouldn't say a time. Cause I
don't know why he keeps setting himself up
yeah,
for.
like I wouldn't say a time. I would be like, oh, just somewhere in the morning, night. I woke up, brushed my teeth, got ready for work. They'd be like, what time? I was like, oh, I don't really know. Usually it's around like 4, 6 in the morning. I was running pretty early today, so 4 in the morning or something like that. I'm not gonna say at 4 a.m. Like, what the fuck?
Also, I don't know why he didn't do this without a lawyer.
Why did he do
He's set himself up so like easily right now.
He ISO'd him. He's on the island.
When I get back, slide right into
Has
bed
him
next
clamped
to her
against the
and
corner.
start having a conversation with her about putting the house up for sale and talking about it. Proceeding with the separation.
Okay.
Come on, dog. Like, you could have just said, yeah, it was 4 in the morning. I was talking to my wife about like certain things about the house, and what we were gonna do moving forward. Now, no, the house separation, about us splitting up. Why you keep focusing on that, bro? That's not gonna work. Like, she's running away from you to the point that she's getting on government watch because she's running away from you. That's not that deep, bro. She's gonna come back.
She went off the grid just to get away from you.
Yeah, that should tell the police some shit. Why does she want to get away from you so badly?
Like we're talking about, like we felt this disconnection was there, like falling out of love, and trying to stay together, maybe just for the kids' sake. But we're realizing that doing like our homework, it's not. Most of the time, that's not going to work.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, so it sounds like Nicole's pretty worried.
Mm-hmm.
More worried than you.
Oh, so
Damn.
Once she couldn't get anything out of her and nothing was going on in the house, I was like, all right.
Yeah, what do you say to that? You should. It's like, damn. Seems like she's pretty worried. Maybe a little bit more worried than you are. Like, what a crazy call out.
Can we talk about something that's kind of hard to talk about?
This is the point where like shit get crazy. I definitely was just so invested into what was happening. I forgot that we were recording.
So when I work investigations like this, I have to keep an open mind on everything. Okay.
I may or may not think you killed your wife, my nigga.
You're ready to confront her once on it. That was just a teaser, though. That was a tease.
Now the real shit's here.
Is listening to you talk about your wife and your marriage, and the day she goes missing is the day that you guys have marital discord.
I don't know why you said that though, dog. Like,
okay. So you can understand what I'm thinking about you.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Makes me sick to my stomach, honestly. Like, I know, like, I've talked to a few of my friends, it's like, this does not look good on you. I'm like, I know. It's like, if people knew that we were having marital issues, they're going to look at me. Especially with the way
Then why'd you go on the news and say it? Like, what's your problem?
Like, I would have been like, bro, are you dead ass right now? I would have flipped that shit quick. I'm like, are you for real right now, my nigga? You gonna tell me that I could have possibly killed my wife and my kids? You talking about my wife?
That's what he was saying earlier about him already being in a defensive mindset. He's not even like trying to argue it.
Yeah, like nigga just ready for the counters. Like,
it honestly just makes me sick to my stomach because this is something that I would never do.
wow,
Cat.
that's so convincing, my nigga. Like, if you told me never mind.
Bro, I said dead ass. I have to be telling the truth.
Bro, thinking on God. I said on God, nigga. Bro, on Jesus. I always had a question. Why don't they just spam the lie detector?
Because you can't use it in court.
Why?
Because lie detectors aren't like real. Well, they're like, it's just based off your stress level.
Yeah, you could be like really stressed. Like,
so I could just be like, I was just stressed because I'm taking a lie detector or because I have something to do tomorrow. Like,
yeah.
You can't use it as like provable evidence.
They need to master that, because once they master that, then they pretty much mastered
crime.
Yeah, like you literally can't. You don't need lawyers. I mean, I guess that gets rid of too many jobs though. Like, what you need a judge for?
True.
Yeah.
I know, like, you have to look at every vantage point. This is something I would never do to my kids or my wife.
Cat.
At all.
Cat.
That's so convincing. Like, I believe you full-heartedly right
Bro,
now.
that's
This is
menacing,
what is
bro.
known as
He's just staring at him.
the pause technique. After the suspect answers a question, the interrogator will remain silent while maintaining eye contact. This physical demeanor gives off the subtle cue
eye
that
contact.
Nigga like me, I'm like, bro, you good? You think I'm joking right now? You think I'm joking about my wife?
he expects more information to be divulged and may already know more than the suspect realizes.
I'm not sure, like,
Bro, you
what I
just
can do,
staring
like,
at him for like
to
20
make people
seconds
believe
straight.
that, just because if they knew we were having
That is creepy. This thing hasn't moved. I've been watching him. He has not moved. Like,
marital discord, they would automatically look at me. But there's no, I would harm anybody in my family
Cat.
at all.
Cat.
can you stop, nigga? You're making me feel uncomfortable. Can you stop just staring at me, bro? Like,
Just staring at
I
him.
know we were having marital discord, and we had that conversation that morning.
Bro, he has been talking for like a minute and a half, and the interrogator hasn't said or like even blinked.
bro, like, just arrest him,
Bro, the strat works apparently
Bro,
because
this
he hasn't
strat's
said
OP,
anything. He just
bro.
keeps talking.
bro.
Like,
Nigga will be like me, gonna be like, bro, you dead ass, bro. I'm like, you think I'm joking, bro? I'm getting ready to leave. I would have hit him with that.
We have no
he
idea
just
where
keeps
he is.
talking, and he hasn't even said anything. He's not asked a question in like 2 minutes.
I had nothing to do with any of that.
He's still not saying anything significant either. He's just like,
He's just saying I didn't do it.
yo, this is weird, bro.
Are you telling me the truth? I am telling you the absolute truth. Why should I believe you?
A truthful individual will normally respond to this question
All right, hold on. Let me answer it before he answers it. If he asks me, why should I believe you? I'm gonna be like, what is my reason to lie? This is my wife. This is my kids. These are my prized possessions, and they're missing. And you're talking about I did it. Like, that's like, come on. That's what
Now,
I'm gonna answer.
What do you think he's gonna say?
I don't know, some fuck shit. Like, I think he's gonna say, no, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. He scares me.
with
Let me see what he's gonna say. Like, what a truthful individual will say. Maybe I'm the.
Why should I believe you?
A truthful individual will normally respond to this question with a question, such as, "Why are you asking me that?" or "What's going on here?" They will often protest the aggressive nature of the inquisition, or give a short and forceful response.
Did I do either of those things?
That's pretty much what you said.
All right, cool. I was nervous for a minute.
Because I'm a very trustworthy person, and the people that do know me,
Oh no! What a bad
Whenever-
route to go.
Whenever a clock shows up, you know
No,
it's bad.
Fuck that! You didn't hear what he just said. The people
I
around me
did.
know that I'm truthful. What that?
That's
gotta-
Cap. No, because the cop literally, the dude in the beginning was like, I do not. He's acting mad sus.
Yeah,
like,
this is not him, bro.
they know how.
that's the
I'm a
worst
calm
thing he could have
person,
said.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
not a
People around
argumentative
me know I'm truthful. And then the beginning, the dude is just like, nah, he's acting weird. Like,
He literally says he's as a suspect. Like, that shit crazy.
person. I am a person who is that's never going to be abusive or physical in any kind of relationship. I will never
Alright, my
harm
response
my
finished in,
kids.
like,
I will
20
never harm
seconds.
my wife.
Yeah, my responses was done here.
I mean, you can talk. I mean, you can talk to any of my friends, any of her friends.
they did
They know
talk
me.
to them.
They know
They didn't.
I'm a low key guy
Hey.
that's quiet. So I'm not about confrontation. I'm not about anything that elevates to that level. I mean, you can, like, if someone like yells at me, screams at me,
What are these examples? He just asked why he should believe you. You out here talking about if anyone was to yell at me, I'll get scared. You fucking pussy. You're just saying you're like.
I just take it and I just try to get it out of the wayside.
He's saying
and
he's a pussy. Like, he's saying you should believe me because I'm a pussy. Like,
get it back.
I
to
can't
where-
kill her.
like,
I'm a
cool
bitch. I'm a
conversations where,
bitch.
like, none of that gets to that height. Because I am not that person. I've never been that person.
Took a
yo,
whole minute.
I will get really annoyed if I'm in a situation and he's just staring at me, bro. Like, that will really piss me off.
Well, if I'm guilty,
if I'm guilty, I'm scared. I ain't gonna cap.
yeah, I'm
Because
shitting
that
myself.
means he knows way more than I'm telling him right now. And then that means what I'm telling him is bullshit.
You take a
Oh, look.
photograph.
You just asked him, would he take a lie detector?
Sure. Okay. Let's take a little break. I'm gonna come back in here because I have a lot more questions for you. How you feeling? Looking at that picture.
This will not work on me. If this is the why would you kill this shit, I'm like, what are you talking about, nigga? Alright, he's already staring too long. I'm like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, he didn't even say anything. He just said, "Look at that picture."
Got it.
I'll get really annoyed, bro. I'll be like, bro, why are you doing this, bro? Like,
Yeah, I'd be annoyed if I was the interrogator too.
yeah, but I'll be annoyed if I'm like if I'm innocent. I'm like, bro, why are you doing this, bro? You know, I just want to see my kids. You like, are you trying to really convince me or trying to tell me that I did it? I just want my wife back. I'm on my Kanye shit. I'm trying to get it again.
Get it again. If I'm the interrogator, I'm like, come on. Why are you putting up a show for?
Like, why
She's
you lying
always
to me
the
right
one
now?
that's
You killed that bitch.
gung ho. She's always the one that's just like.
What are you
she's
talking
off.
about, bro? You just look at the picture. Yo, I like chatting.
She's either go or sleep. She's always the one growling. She's always been. She's a tiger.
Why your kid growling at you?
She's the calm, the mothering one. She's the one that's always.
What the fuck? No, like my nigga, Lefty. Why is he talking?
All he said was, "Look at that picture."
And this nigga,
He's making his job so easy right now.
Yeah, he's sitting back like, we got one.
You okay?
He said 4 words, and he's just going off for like 10 minutes.
She's just the sweetest little girl. She's the one that favors me more, and Celeste is the one that favors Sinan more.
What's next, man?
For like 5 minutes, all he said is, "Look at that picture," and he's still talking.
Not a button in the back of it, so I could.
Bro, police info. This is retarded.
Is there a way police in one, my nigga? Like, I don't even think we need the other 3 games.
I'm gonna love those spaghetti strap dresses.
Wait, so is the next 3 videos just him incriminating himself?
She likes long dresses.
Long dresses.
She was a girly girl.
Why did you say was?
Lock him.
As if you know they're dead already. Why would you say was and not is?
Lock him up. Nigga like me gonna be like, was?
What do you mean by was?
What a I fuck with this video. I'm kinda interested in other parts of him incriminating himself.